G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to jump straight into this video. I'm at the Dunkeld Mount Sturgeon dog trial. It is day 2 today. Yesterday we ran the open classes and today we're doing the maiden and novice classes. I guess for a bit of background context, I've been getting really into my dogs recently. I've been really fortunate to do some training with renowned dog trainer Joe Spicer. Some of you may know him from Muster Dogs, but if you're in ag, Joe's pretty well known. So I've been learning a heap from him, which has been an amazing experience. And I've also got my good mate Ash here today competing, and he's got his own Kelpie stud too. So hopefully we'll get to talk to them a bit, but let's get into the video.
We've been living in sin so long, all the fields are gone. Fella stopped me on the street last night, said everything's alright. Roller coaster, make it through the day upright. It seems your meal ticket is gone, but life goes on. I could never imagine something better. Yeah, right, now you're cooking on high heat in the middle of the street.
Alrighty guys, so as I've sort of said, I've been really fortunate probably in the last 3 months to do some work with Joe, with a couple of my dogs, being the first dog I ever had, Sky. Joe's been helping me, what should we say, refine her, retrain my mistakes.
Settle her down.
Settle her down. And then I've just acquired another dog from Joe. So yeah, just gradually working on building my team. But I thought it'd be a good chance to talk about some common, I guess, myths and some sort of negative interactions that I've come in contact with regards to dog trialing. So I guess I wanted to ask you, can you have a dog that trials but can also be a successful farm dog?
Yes, is the short answer. We get this all the time, and we see it all the time. Most of the people here competing today are livestock contractors and working vast numbers of stock every day with their dogs. One thing a lot of the farmers who think that trial dogs and farm dogs are two different things don't realise that all their farm dogs' genetics comes from the top trial dogs. Yep. So yeah, definitely. Probably the difference between a farm dog and a trial dog is a trial dog can probably take more mental pressure than a farm dog. With a farm dog, you just want to go back and let it do its own thing. Where a trial dog, yes, you want it to be as natural as possible and be able to just leave it alone to its own devices, but you still need a little bit more precision and be able to place the dog. So it's really important that people understand that, and the thing that trialling does for a lot of people that are working stock on a daily basis, it just teaches you how to do less with, how to achieve more with less force. So that's what we're looking at all the time, placement, looking after our stock. Obviously, you have the catchphrase low stress stock handling. All stock handling, it should go without saying, but it should be as low stress as possible, and having a calm, steady dog that can give you force if you need it and when you need it is really important to achieve that.
Perfect. And probably the other one is, why do we have the dog sort of walking behind us and not cutting in front?
Okay,
What's
so
the purpose of that?
So that's a great one. So we always have the dog coming around behind us, and there's many reasons for that. The first thing we want to do is make sure the dog understands that its first purpose is to go around stock and not push them away from us. If we get them pushing stock away from us initially, what happens is then when we want to send them, they won't go. So it's really important that we teach them to go around the stock. It's also really important from the point of view is if the dog's behind you, you're never going to run it over in the vehicle. And likewise, if the dog's coming around behind you, you're able to dictate the distance from the mob, and therefore the amount of pressure that the dogs put on the stock and at the speed they travel. So by having a dog coming around behind you, you've got a lot more control.
That's a very good answer. I like that one. And probably lucky last one, if you to give one training tip just when you're starting a dog or just training dogs in general, what would it be?
Enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey?
Yeah.
Stress less?
Yes.
Is that something I should try and do?
Yes, we all should.
Less overthinking?
Yes, yep.
Alright, perfect. Thank you, Joseph. Perfect.
With the roller coaster of life, yeah. It's time to all choose your timeline on the roller coaster of life. Oh, you seem to easily forget how to place your bet. When everyday life gets you down, you gotta steal the crown. Got to own it. Don't bitch and moan about it, please. God forbid you scrape your knees, and it's nothing to sneeze at. Oh, I've told you over and over again. You gotta get both hands around it and make your own plans. Roller coaster, it's taking over. It's about time.
So pretty much I spent a good part of yesterday penning off and letting the sheep out, and naturally I just didn't bring my dogs. One loose. Would have been the perfect prime opportunity to work them, but you snooze, you lose. Anyway, we're I think nearly done. Yeah, weekend's nearly done. Let's pack up. Alright. That's a wrap on the weekend. Ash, how'd you go?
Yeah, really good. Good weekend. Pretty full on, so we're just heading in for a meal and a beer and a bit of a VCAT. No, it was a good trial, good venue, good following. It was really, this one's a farm trial, so really what we're doing everyday work. We had a good sort of turnout in crowd. The weather wasn't great to us, but we managed, and yeah, no, it was really good.
What do you make it bigger and better next year?
Yeah, we plan to keep making this one grow, make it a bit more out in the paddock to start with a big calf muster, and yeah, bring them up to the yard so yeah, you can get a good look at dogs out in the paddock and yards all round tight.
Righto, sounds good. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe and follow. Bye bye.
Here come Ice. Ice. Here come. You Ice. Sit. Sit. Ice. Sit. Sit. Ready, set, eat. Go. Eat. Okay.